Hey everybody, Jim Powers with MaryvilleSaints.com and Saints Vision, and we talked with our women's soccer coach Lori Kolupny last week about their trip to Europe. Our men's basketball team's already been on campus as they get ready to head to the Bahamas this week, and joining us is their head coach Marc Stricker. And Strick, you guys were at it last week, able to get that extra practice time that the NCAA allows with trips like this. Tell us about the first week and how things are going with a lot of new faces that we're going to see on the roster this year.
Yeah, it's been a great week for us. It's always exciting when new students come to campus. At the end of August, there's always a little extra buzz and energy. But it was really neat for our staff to have our guys come back a little bit earlier than everybody else. They're really energetic, which is what you get with the youth. But we've got a lot of new faces, so this time allowed us to basically put in our base offense, put in our base defense, give them the framework of what we want to do moving forward. And then we're able to break it down and try to get better at those little aspects. But I think it's really been great for our guys, spending a lot of time with each other on and off the floor, getting to know each other. So hopefully it will forge the bonding experience and basketball experience a little bit more.
That's the great thing about being able to do a trip like this every 4 years, because you get those extra practice times. You get those extra spots, especially with a new group of guys, to bond, to do a lot of things. And plus it gives you guys a good opportunity. So this is a great chance for you as a coaching staff and the guys to kind of get to know each other and take advantage of those practices before you leave.
Absolutely. It made a lot of sense for us to do the trip this year. We have 8 freshmen and sophomores that, and 5 of those guys have never been involved in a college practice or been involved in a college basketball game. So to expose them to the college intensity and the terminology and all that before school starts, it was just a great thing. And this trip was, it's all about the practice. We're going to go to the Bahamas in a couple days and play a couple games. They're going to worry about winning those games a lot more than I am. This trip is all about getting these guys prepared for the season. And it was about going to the Bahamas, having some fun, getting around each other, learning each other. And at the same time, it's been great for our staff to really get to evaluate the new guys, because you never really know what you have until they arrive on campus, and you get to put them in your drills and see how they react in certain situations. So what this will allow us to do is coach our guys a lot better at the end of August when they come back.
Now you guys will leave on Tuesday, play a couple games in the midweek, and then come back on the weekend. What you just said, this is more of a what do we have out there type of trip. But, you talk about some of the teams that have played down in the Bahamas already this year. A lot of D1 schools. We're the only Division II school that's making a trip down there to play against some really good competition.
Yeah, this is really big time for our program, and a lot of thanks goes out to the folks that made this possible. We've got a lot of alums, family members, friends of the program that really helped us raise the money to do this trip. And we're really fortunate at Maryville to have folks that really care about our program, and our guys are just ecstatic about it. But so it's a big-time event, and, the first day Texas Tech is playing after us. They just lost in the national championship game. I mean, that's a big-time program. Chris Beard is the hottest coach in America, so they play after us the first night, and then I believe Memphis plays after us the next night. It might be one of the other hottest teams in America. Penny Hardaway leading that group, and they got all these 5-star players coming in. So, those guys play right after us. So I think it'll be neat for our guys to see them rolling in and be like, okay, yeah, this is a legit deal.
And how important is it for our guys to see those types of teams, right after we play, and kind of see what they do and how they go about their business and kind of emulate and bring that back to campus after this trip?
Yeah, I think it'll be good for them, just to understand that the speed of the game is completely different at the college level. So they'll get to see another team up close and see how fast they cut and how fast they move and how hard they play on defense. And so I think that'll be great for them.
No doubt about it, Strick. Have fun this week. Enjoy the time down there. And I know we're going to have a lot of social media coverage on your guys' Twitter feed, also on our Twitter feed as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun for you and the guys.
Absolutely. Thanks, Jim. We appreciate it.
No problem. Marc Stricker, our head coach. You'll be able to follow all the stuff that's going on with our men's basketball team. You can follow their Twitter feed. You can also follow the Athletics Twitter feed at Maryville Saints, and we'll get you caught up on everything that the guys are doing down in the Bahamas, including the scores of the games that they're going to be participating in later on this week. A lot of great pictures, some videos, and a lot of great things coming at you from our men's basketball team as they head down to the Bahamas. For Coach, I'm Jim Powers. Thanks so much for tuning in to MaryvilleSaints.com and Saints Vision. Have a great week, and as always, go Saints.